Without question, how you feel is reflected in how you look. Your facial expressions, posture, demeanor, clothes, and even your hair all say important things about your mood. Physical appearance is more straightforward. What you wear sends a pretty clear, established message about how you feel. For example, wearing old sweatpants and ratty t-shirts and having disheveled hair every day tells the world you've given up, while overdressing for every occasion and never missing your weekly haircut lets people know you're trying too hard. Your demeanor also says a lot about your mood, but the message often gets twisted. If you're meeting someone for the first time and you're feeling insecure about how you'll be received, like many people, you may tend to be aloof and a bit standoffish or get overzealous. When you find yourself in similar situations, it's important to notice your mood and consider its influence upon your demeanor. Is the look that you're projecting to the world one that you've chosen, one that your mood created, or one that you tend to lean on by default? Certainly, what you project reflects how you feel, and it's up to you to understand it. Taking a moment here and there to check yourself will allow you to understand your mood before it sets the tone for the rest of your day. Self-awareness strategy number 13. Spot your emotions in books, movies, and music. If you're having trouble looking within to spot your emotional patterns and tendencies, you can discover the same information by looking outside yourself at the movies, music, and books that you identify with. When the lyrics or mood of a song resonate with you, they say a lot about how you feel. And when a character from a movie or book sticks in your head, it's probably because important aspects of his or her thoughts and feelings parallel your own. Taking a closer look in these moments can teach you a lot about yourself. It can also provide a great tool for explaining your feelings to other people. Finding your emotions in the expressions of artists allows you to learn about yourself and discover feelings that are often hard to communicate. Sometimes you just can't find the words to say what you're feeling until you see it in front of you. Listening to music, reading or listening to novels, watching films, and even looking at art can act as a gateway into your deepest emotions. Take a closer look the next time one of these mediums grabs your attention. You never know what you'll find. Self-awareness strategy number 14. Seek feedback. Everything you see, including yourself, must travel through your own lens. The problem is, your lens is tainted by your experiences, your beliefs, and, without question, your moods. Your lens prevents you from ever obtaining a truly objective look at yourself on your own. Often, there's a big difference between how you see yourself and how others see you. This chasm between the way you view yourself and the way others view you is a rich source of lessons that will build your self-awareness. Self-awareness is the process of getting to know yourself from the inside out and the outside in. The only way to get the second, more elusive perspective is to open yourself up to feedback from others, which can include friends, co-workers, mentors, supervisors, and family. When you ask for their feedback, be sure to get specific examples and situations, and as you gather the answers, look for similarities in the information. Others' views can be a real eye-opener by showing you how other people experience you. Putting the perspectives together helps you see the entire picture, including how your emotions and reactions affect other people. By mustering the courage to peer at what others see, you can reach a level of self-awareness that few people attain. Self-awareness strategy number 15. Get to know yourself under stress. The mountain of stressors in your life is constantly growing. Every time your stress tolerance rises to new heights, you, or those around you, push and push until you take on more. All of the high-tech gadgets at your disposal aren't helping either. If anything, they just seem to speed up your life. If you're like most people, you already recognize some of the warning signs that pop up when stress is looming. The question is, do you heed their warning? You will benefit tremendously from learning to recognize your first signs of stress. The human mind and body, at least when it comes to stress, have voices of their own. They tell you through emotional and physiological reactions when it's time to slow down and take a break. For example, an upset stomach can be a sign that nervousness and anxiety are overwhelming your body. The indigestion and fatigue that follow are your body's way of taking some time off to rest. For you, intense stress and anxiety may create an upset stomach, while for others, the physical signs can be a pounding headache, canker sores, or their backs going out. Your self awareness in times of stress should serve as your third ear to listen to your body's cries for help. Your body speaks volumes when you push it too hard. Take the time to recognize these signals and recharge your emotional battery before your stress causes permanent damage to your system. Chapter 6: Self-Management Strategies. Self-management is your ability to use awareness of your emotions to actively choose what you say and do. On the surface, it may seem that self-management is simply a matter of taking a deep breath and keeping yourself in check when emotions come on strong. And while it's true that self-control in these situations is a sizable piece of the pie, there's far more to self-management than putting a cork in it when you're about to blow up. Your eruptions are no different from a volcano. There is all sorts of rumbling happening beneath the surface before the lava starts flowing. Unlike a volcano, there are subtle things you can do each and every day to influence what is happening beneath the surface. You just need to learn how to pick up on the rumbling and respond to it. Self-management builds upon a foundational skill, self-awareness. Ample self-awareness is necessary for effective self-management because you can only choose how to respond to an emotion actively when you're aware of it. Since we're hardwired to experience emotions before we can respond to them, it's the 1-2 punch of reading emotions effectively and then reacting to them that sets the best self-managers apart. A high level of self-management ensures you aren't getting in your own way and doing things that limit your success. It also ensures you aren't frustrating other people to the point that they resent or dislike you. When you understand your own emotions and can respond the way you choose to them, you have the power to take control of difficult situations, react nimbly to change, and take the initiative needed to achieve your goals. When you develop the ability to size yourself up quickly and grab the reins before you head in the wrong direction, it keeps you flexible and allows you to choose positively and productively how to react to different situations. When you don't stop to think about your feelings, including how they're influencing your behavior now and will continue to do so in the future, you set yourself up to be a frequent victim of emotional hijackings. Whether you're aware of it or not, your emotions will control you, and you'll move through your day reacting to your feelings with little choice in what you say and do. The remainder of this chapter presents 17 specific strategies, things you can start doing today, that will help you manage your emotions to your benefit. Each simple strategy is targeted to an important element of the self-management skill. This carefully crafted set has been honed through many years of testing with people just like you, and are proven methods for increasing your self-management skill. As you master each of the strategies and incorporate them into your daily routine, you will develop an increased capacity to respond effectively to your emotions. Of course, no matter how skilled you become in managing your emotions, there are always going to be situations that push your buttons. Your life won't morph into a fairy tale devoid of obstacles, but you will equip yourself with everything you need to take the wheel and drive. Self-management strategies. 1. Breathe right. 2. Create an emotion versus reason list. 3. Make your goals public. 4. Count to 10. 5. Sleep on it. 6. Talk to a skilled self-manager. 7. Smile and laugh more. 8. Set aside some time in your day for problem solving. 9. Take control of your self-talk. 10. Visualize yourself succeeding. 11. Clean up your sleep hygiene. 12. Focus your attention on your freedoms rather than your limitations. 13. Stay synchronized. 14. Speak to someone who is not emotionally invested in your problem. 15. Learn a valuable lesson from everyone you encounter. 16. Put a mental recharge into your schedule. 17. Accept that change is just around the corner. Self-management strategy number 1. Breathe right. If you're like most people, you breathe in short, shallow breaths throughout the day that don't fully contract your diaphragm to fill your lungs, and you don't even know it. What's to stop you? It's not like you're suffering from the lack of oxygen, or so you think. Your lungs are built to provide precisely the amount of air your body needs for all of your organs to function effectively. When you take shallow breaths, which is any breath that fails to make your stomach protrude outward from the influx of air, you aren't giving your body the full amount of oxygen it needs. Your brain demands a full 20% of your body's oxygen supply, which it needs to control basic functions like breathing and sight, and complex functions like thinking and managing your mood. Your brain dedicates oxygen first to the basic functions because they keep you alive. Whatever oxygen remains is used for the complex functions which keep you alert, focused, and calm. Shallow breaths deprive your brain of oxygen, which can lead to poor concentration, forgetfulness, mood swings, restlessness, depressed and anxious thoughts, and a lack of energy. Shallow breathing handicaps your ability to self-manage. The next time you're in a stressful or emotional situation, focus on taking slow, deep breaths, inhaling through your nose until you can feel your stomach swell outward and grow tight, and then exhaling gently and completely through your mouth. As you exhale, go ahead and push that breath out until you have completely emptied your lungs. If you want to make sure that you're breathing correctly, place one hand upon your sternum, the long, flat bone located in the center of your chest, and the other hand upon your stomach as you take in breaths. If the hand on your stomach is moving more than the hand on your sternum as you exhale, then you know that you're getting enough oxygen and fully inflating your lungs. If you practice this proper breathing technique, it will grow comfortable enough that you can do it in the presence of other people without them noticing, which is handy for when you find yourself in the middle of a difficult conversation. Anytime you choose to breathe right and flood your brain with oxygen, you'll notice the effects immediately. Many people describe the sensation as one of entering a calmer, more relaxed state where they have a clear head. This makes breathing right one of the simplest yet most powerful techniques that you have at your disposal to manage your emotions.